show you how to get this daytime smoky eye look. It uses a lot of coppers and brown shades, and the face is very fresh and dewy and shimmery with lots of highlighter. So I think this look is really good for a lot of different occasions. Dances, going out, work, any daytime glam event that you might need to go to. I used a combination of drugstore and high-end products for this look, but all the products could be switched out to whatever you have available. This is my first YouTube video, so any advice you guys have, please leave it in the comments because I would love to hear any input you have. So yeah, if you like this look right here, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face with my Photo Finish Smashbox primer, and I like to focus this mainly in my T-zone, and then I spread it out around my face with the excess. Next I'm going to take my Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation, and I'm going to mix it with the Matte and Poreless foundation. The only reason I mixed this was because my Matte and Poreless was just a little bit too dark for my face. It was shade 220 and the Dewy and Smooth shade was 110. So I just went ahead and I mixed those together on my hand and applied them to my face. And now I'm just smoothing everything out with my Beauty Blender. Next I'm going to take my Erase Paste by Benefit, and I'm going to put this just right where my circles are really dark because the peach in this concealer really helps to cancel out any purple under the eyes. Next I'm going with my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in medium, and I'm going to highlight under my eyes on top of that Erase Paste, down the center of my nose, on the center of my forehead, my chin, and right under where the contour on my cheekbones will be. Now I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to blend out all my concealers, and I'm going to then use the bigger side of the Beauty Blender to blend it with my foundation as well. Next I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to use this to kind of go over the places I highlighted, and also I'm going to put it on any areas that might get oily throughout the day. I really like using my Beauty Blender for this. I've tried a brush, but for some reason I just feel like the Beauty Blender really gets the product in there and it doesn't look powdery or dusty on your face at all. Then I just picked up my Real Techniques, I think this was just a powder brush, and I used this on my chin and again under the where the contour would be if I was doing a cream contour, just to sharpen up the lines. Next I'm going to be filling in my brows. This is with the Cella brow pencil in Tantalizing Taupe that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. And I like to brush down the brow hairs first so that you can see where the sparse areas are. Then I start by filling the top of my brow and filling in the sparse areas. It can look a little weird at first when you're filling them in when they're brushed downwards, but as soon as you brush them up with the spoolie, they look perfect. Then I just sharpened up underneath my brow with my concealer and I blended it out with my finger. Now I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian waterproof clay bronzer, which I really like because it has shimmer, but it's it's not an orange tone. It's a very, it has like almost a gray undertone, so you can use it for contouring as well, and I think it looks really nice. So I focused this under my cheekbones, and then I put a little bit under my jawline and as well as the sides of my forehead. Next I'm going to contour my nose a little bit with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep. And I really just used a little bit of this because a little bit goes a long way. And I blended it out with my Beauty Blender. Next I'm going to take my Kardashian Beauty brand blush. I don't know the shade, I can't find it on the package, but it's the brightest pink one they have, and I love this blush because it has so much shimmer. You don't really need a highlighter, even though I'm going to use one anyways. You don't need one when you use this blush, it's great. Next I applied my Mary Luminizer by The Balm with a fan brush on all the high points of my face, mainly on my cheekbones, and then I took the excess a little bit on my forehead and just the general side of my face where the sun would hit. Next I took a little bit of the Mary Luminizer just on an eyeshadow brush for down the bridge of my nose, and I blended that out a little bit with the Beauty Blender. And then I took a little bit under my brow bone to highlight, and on my Cupid's bow. Next I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to take the nice shimmery copper shade named Chopper, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid and a little bit into my crease. Now to deepen up the crease, you're going to take any orangey brown medium shade eyeshadow. I forgot to film which one this was, but it's from the Naturally Pretty It Cosmetics palette. And after you blend that out into the crease, you're going to take a dark brown shade and use a more dense brush, and we're going to focus this on the outer V of your eye. I like to just kind of push the product where you want it to be the darkest, and after you get it there, you're going to take the more fluffy side and lightly blend it out. It's best to take your time with this process because if you put a whole lot of dark eyeshadow on at once, it could just get a little bit messy. So I say it's best to build up the product on this step back, look in the mirror, compare the eyes, and just even them out. Next you're going to want to take any black liquid liner or gel liner, and you're going to create a very thin line just on the lash line. Once you're happy with your first initial thin line above the lash line, you're going to want to start to wing out the eyeliner, and you want to point it in the direction of the end of your eyebrow. For the wing, I like to just start with a simple line, make sure I get it in the right direction, and I like the placement, and then I start filling it in, making it that more gradual triangle wing shape. Next, you're going to line your waterline with any dark brown waterproof pencil, and I use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. Next, I'm taking my pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into the shade from my Vice 4 palette, and this is just an orangey shade, pretty similar to the one we used in our crease, the orangey brown shade, and I'm just lining all underneath my waterline. I took this down pretty low underneath my eye just to really smoke it out. Next, you're going to apply your favorite mascara. Here I'm using a sample I got from my Ipsy Glam bag, and this is by It Cosmetics, and I actually really love this mascara, but my all-time favorite is L'Oreal Telescopic. Next, I'm taking my CoverGirl mascara, and and this is in a brown shade. I like to use brown on my bottom lashes just because it's not as harsh, and it really helps to smoke out that brown shade underneath. After this step, I applied my Ardell Demi Wispy eyelashes off camera. Now just take any nude lip pencil. This one is a pretty pale pinky nude, and you're going to line your lips and then fill them in slightly. Now take any shimmery light pinky peach lip gloss and pop that on top of the lip liner, and you're done. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you guys liked my video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you did. And if you have any comments or advice, I would really love to hear it. Please leave it in the comments below. Since this is my first video, I can definitely use some improvement. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.